Oh yes, welcome back to Comic Studio once again as we're looking for around for the OC categories around itself for many of those that I never go into came around here. So as I went go into the page number 5, we're gonna be looking around for multiple of those things. And in case that the loadings isn't going to be for so long, we got Dana Call drawings, and especially we do not able to do what is actually tried like anything else. We have done it in Mirror Comic Studio since that time, but I'm not surely that we're gonna be trying to do something straight. And now we got something is about for many more of those things. And especially it's not going to be a lock. And we got for a Canvas Comic Studio, so I never going to be doing this from any things as well. So we got Five Nights at Freddy's or Friday Night Funkin' versus Massacre and the Nightmare Buddies. So we're gonna be trying to do, but I'm probably not sure as we're still keep on looking in around of those things. But who does not gonna be trying to do this? Fluffy Vacation. I really think the summer is over since that was actually that August like those things as well. And we're gonna be checking out Enzo has been for just gonna be going for around here. Not the has been hotel. This is PP Comic Studio around here. But that is we're checking out for the Enzo has and his Puyo Puyo little sisters. And because around in this comic studio, we have for a round of 4 characters. We got Arlie, Naja, Amitai, and Ringo Ando. I'm not sure that wasn't going to be for those characters. This is not going to be from those sisters like anyways. I'm probably we just actually going to do. I click all from those many of those things such as Hibernating Abyss, Canvas Comic Studio, Fluffy Vacation, and I didn't really try to do this. What I just actually gotta read to do what it says. So we're starting off for those things, and I'm probably to do this. As you can notice, this thanks to Sega for Puyo Puyo for a run thing as well, or some sort of a PP Comic Studio from there it was. And of course, there isn't for many more of sprites like those things. This is not gonna be pretty similar, but sometimes that was even for crossover. Because imagine for those things like the anime Enzo, the Enzo cookie, and not any more things that we just tried to do for the studio crossovers. So let's just do for Enzo. So I'm probably sure this isn't going to be just what I just checked it out. We got featuring Enzos such as Enzo Carter or the Enzo Carter Toonbot 3000, the Alpaverse Comic Studio, the Cookieverse, the Me OC's Verse, the Gang Comic Studio, like those things as the main things as well, the Enzo's Random Comic Studio, and like any of such as one thing that we just try to do whatever it does. So am I going to do like anything it does? I'm probably not sure. If I'm gonna be doing something like one thing, I'm probably not sure. I am gonna be doing for one thing, of course. I'm gonna be switching right over here because especially that is absolutely similar like those things like anyways. Alright, isn't that going to be still even worse? Because it's absolutely yes, it is. So even for some sort of the oldest or some sort of an old service back as well. So next is going to be such as the Enzo. Looks like we just actually pretty set to do this. Nothing is absolutely found, but I just respond here, and like many more of those things about a random comic studio. So, but not as absolutely going to try to do this. What is actually for the versions of the Me Comic Studio. So, this is actually going to be says Wii. Unlike the Nintendo Wii has really unusual to do this as well. So, we're starting around for the Enzo's Cookieverse. So I'm gonna be making a round of references around as well. So starting with actually what is actually him to do this. So starting with him, and then we're going to search for studio as well. That we continue to search, but I probably think it was not. It's still there, but I'm going to do what anything of what it sells. And what about for the TuneBot as well? So Multi-Comic Studio and Funhouse Comic Studio as well. So, and the other epic adventures or epic characters around this comic studio. I'm not pretty sure that we're going to be doing for such as the TuneBot as well. And then it's absolutely going to go animate Enzo Comic Studios as well. So the first thing, it was some sort of a me version. So the first thing, some sort of like those things as well. Another one is actually for the me version. This is the Enzo's gang. As we're gonna be trying to keep on saying Enzo. I mean, the me universe was actually going to do. So, the first thing, this is actually the Cookie Run version. And the current version of those for the Enzo as well, it was for the me version. So, am I going to descale it for one itself? Because I'm pretty sure that was actually some sort of like this thing as any time that is absolutely currently real. So, this is absolutely a character, and unlike the Hot Wheels version, with some sort of a K-truck, I mean, this is absolutely for some sort of an unrealistic as well. So, it was just like a die-cast toy or something, not a die-cast toy from this character. This is a die-cast toy for this sometimes. This is actually modified from Hot Wheels as well. So this is actually like the modified as well. This is the 64-bit as well. Nothing is the actual like this thing as anybody as well. So unlike these things as well, the 3D version of this character as well. Here, this is the 3D character, or the 3D version of this character as well. As we're still keeping on loading, I mean, keeping on loading as well, so I'm probably to do this. So I wonder that like the next page is gonna be the last page like itself to do this as well. So I'm still pretty sure that isn't going to be working right now. Until I'm not very sure, this is going to be taking a little bit long time. It's not still in progress, but it froze. And this is the 32-bit version about Enzo as well. So, looks like we're still going to be a little bit small. That head was pretty big as well. And one of the last things that I'm not pretty sure, this isn't going to be for one thing as well. Anyways, that doesn't going to be feels very sure. I moved this truck from over here. And it looks like there is Enzo right over here. And nothing just for the reference as well. So am I gonna be moving the 32-bit over here? And I should be able to still keep on moving like those things. But this is him at night, and this is the 32-bit. And now we got absolutely for one person overall. But things are just slightly to keep on a little bit moving around of those image. Around of those cartoon versions, or some sort of like those things. Or even just one probably of that thing as anyways. So, this is one of those characters like those things like anything as well. We got reference around of those for the Wii version, 64 bits, 122, or 123 bits, or 132 bits as well. And that must be 64 bits and 32 bits as well. So, I'm probably sure that this is absolutely like those things. Because a character, one of those girls from Puyo Puyo, have just hugged him pretty much. And that was a yes. Because I'm reviewing a lot of those characters from pretty a lot of there. What is this? I'm probably sure that was actually pretty to do this as well. So we got a multiple of sprites as well. And it has even for a birthday cake. Yes, anyways, that we probably to do what I just actually tried to do. Nothing anyways that are gonna be end of this video. So anyways, that was pretty all of them, and especially that I added run thing as well. So if the last one that I just probably add, or nothing that I just probably to do that I just probably wanted to say, like anything around here, and I just completely forgot that we just saying Enzo as well. So I'm not gonna be worrying about of those things. So if you like for today's video, just leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And this comic studio is gonna be in description below. And what about for some sort of Enzo's gang? What I just actually tried to say about this. It's not even loading for about this today, so we're gonna be might able to do this, but I'm not showing you that the full thing that I'm just going to do what I was finishing around here in the future as well. So the main website is gonna be in description below, but I cannot able to be continue for whatever it is. So this is actually that I just tried to making things, and it's probably pretty good. If you're gonna be trying to find something like help, unfortunately that doesn't going to be working as well. If you're gonna be trying to do what is help, it appears that the whipped cream cookie is here to help you, by the way, as anyways. So I'll be signing off for today as well for the last video of this day, and I'll be see you in around in 2 days. Unless that doesn't going to be even matters even worse for my internet connection. So I'll be talk to you for those comic studio users and creators all later, and especially from those mini lads all later as well.